You're with the Breaker-Leggers and we are in London at the Park Theatre
to see the European premiere of the David Henry Hwang play Chinglish.
So stay tuned to find out how many legs,
whether it's break a leg
or leg it. So, what do we know about this piece?
So, what we know about this piece?
It's not very much.
Yeah,
no idea what's going on.
We don't really know too much about it. It did premiere on Broadway and did get some critical success.
Critical success.
A few years ago.
A few years ago.
It's now come over to the UK.
To the Park Theatre.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Being directed by Andrew Keates.
And is that all we know?
And that's all we know.
So, an open book. Stay tuned to find out what we think of this one in the interval.
If there's an interval.
So we've come to the interval of Chinglish at the Park Theatre, which means it is time for the Breaker-Leggers 30-second interval breakdown. Go!
So, it's about an American businessman who goes to China to broker a deal to buy Chinese signage with better translations than park bench wet, meaning shit on floor.
A lot of the drama and comedy comes from the Chinese not knowing what the Americans are saying and the Americans having no idea what the Chinese are saying and the translators in between trying to make sense of everything that's going on.
Script's really good, moves really well, pacey. The writer is one of the writers from The Affair, which is wildly popular, and the actors are putting in some lovely performances.
Pretty plain basic set, but quite interesting and complex.
Stay tuned to the end.
So we've come to the end of Chinglish at the Park Theatre. How did you find that?
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great piece of modern writing, really well placed when it came to humour, acted really truthfully, and just a kind of carefree, nice, fun night out. How about you?
Yeah, it was really engaging, although the idea is kind of cliche in a way, to just be basing it upon translations going wrong, but it kept itself fresh. The comedy was delivered truthfully with real conviction from its cast, so it was really an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Really lovely performances as well, particularly from the two, I suppose you'd call them leads, as they do seem to share the most stage time. And that was Candy Ma as Ziyan. Lovely performance from her, both in the dramatic, emotional and in wonderfully timed humour delivery.
She was great.
She was great. And also Gyuri Sarossy as Daniel Kavanagh, the hapless American just trying to make a business deal in China and getting to grips with all of their kind of customs and ways that might seem strange to a Western society, but lovely performance from him as well. What did you think of the set?
The set was quite simple. It was kind of a back wall of boxes, 5x5, but they did a whole range of different things. They kind of slid out to make tables, slid out to make boxes, doors, beds, windows, beds. So it was quite intricate in its design. Tiny bit clumsy in its execution, but still worked really well. It's
really early in the run for this piece. We're lucky to be seeing it just a couple of days after their opening, so I'm sure by another week in, when they've got to grips with how the set moves, then it'll all seem really seamless. But for now, a little bit of work needs to be done on the logistics of the set. Great sound as well. I really enjoyed musical interludes with some kind of Chinese pop and rock.
The whole cast were really pretty strong, good supporting roles, a few of them playing more than one part as well, and they were different enough and good stuff for them to get their teeth into.
And really nice to see a lot of diversity in the cast, and the cast being cast as they should be cast. So, you're probably wondering how many legs we're going to give Chinglish here at the Park Theatre until the end of April. Wow.
Well, for Chinglish at the Park Theatre, we are going to give four legs for Chinglish.
4 for Chinglish. Definitely worth a look. If you're looking for modern writing that moves really well, if you're looking for humour with a lot of truth, then you're going to do a lot worse than to come down to the park and see Chinglish.
And as you know, we didn't know what to expect at the start. We came in with open minds and we were thoroughly engaged, thoroughly enjoyed it. I had quite a few lols going on. I laughed out loud, which for me is quite a hard thing to do.
We're the Breaker-Leggers. Like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, and we'll catch you again soon.
Bye!
So, stop.
Whoa.
Before you go anywhere,
This isn't the end of our Chinglish journey. We got lucky enough to interview the director, Andrew Keates, over the wonderful medium of Skype. So you can click the link just over here and find out what he had to say.